Hey, what's good, y'all? How y'all doing today? I want to take this time out right about now just to deliver this little message to y'all. So right now, the times that we living in right now, this is what I see. All right. I just want to remind y'all out there. I just want to remind y'all out there that we are living inside of a thing that essentially wants to get rid of us. All right. We know that the history, the history of the place where we reside, the history was we were undesired. Okay. We were undesired. And we had a hard time living here. Well, not much really has changed, okay, except things have become more mild. Things have become more mild. But I want to remind y'all that situations take place where people still come after you. All right, but it's done in a way where it's not exactly able to get identified a lot of times because things are cloaked. You know, things are cloaked and hidden in plain sight. All right, so when you see these wars taking place, all right, these wars that's taking place right now, the energy and the vibration is revving up. You know what I mean? You see this stuff revving up. You see these wars taking place today, and you see the oppressed, or you see the oppressor oppressing the oppressed, right? Even though you may see some fighting back from the oppressed, but you know that the oppressor has a lot more damage that can be done to the oppressed, and that's going on. So when it comes to us here, don't think for 1 second that the oppressed here cannot go under attack from the oppressor. All right. And there's many different ways that these attacks can come. They can come financially. They can come family wise. All right. I'm pretty sure, a lot of y'all read, the book, The Art of War. It's a pretty popular book. So I'm pretty sure that you understand that war is just not a physical battle. There's many different levels to war. Okay. If you take a person's money from them, you're basically trying to kill them. You're still killing them. If you take a person's job from them, if you take a person economics from them, if you strip a person economically that doesn't fit into society, that has no way to generate income legally, this person is technically a criminal now. Even without doing criminal actions, technically this person is still a criminal because you're not involved and have no place in society. So you're technically just still a criminal. You just, so you need to get that. So don't think for 1 minute. See, a lot of the so-called teachers, right, that then got moved on. Right. And this is just the way I see it. You don't have to see it the way I see it. This is the way I see it. And if it's meant for you, then it's meant for you. Those was just easy pickings. You understand what I'm saying? Like, say you at battle, right? You at battle. You're going to get the easy pickings out the way first. On the battlefield, you're gonna get the easy pickings out the way first. Okay, that's easy to get. We got this on them. We got this. Okay, yeah, we could. That's light work. We can go ahead and get that. But don't think it stopped there. You know what I mean? Like, don't forget where you at. Don't forget where you at. Don't forget that these people will move on you. with any chance that they get. Don't think that we are living in a society that comforts you and wants you and has a place for you. No, it only has a place for certain individuals, okay, like you, that's like you. It only has a place for certain individuals that's like you. And those are the individuals that's going to do what? That's going to be okay with the massacre of their own kind. They're going to be okay with the massacre of their own kind. They're going to be okay with the large numbers of their own kind, going into institutional slavery and things of that nature. That's going to be a host, that's going to be treated as hosts, for leeches and parasites. You know what I mean? That's going to be like battery packs. Their energy is just going to be used as like a energy system. All right. Like, you got to open your eyes and understand and know, what we living in. And I want to let y'all know the times that we living in right now, things are revving up. Okay. Things are revving up, meaning that it's like the witch hunt, or it's like the Inquisition. You know what I mean? Like, when it's going down, it's going down. They coming to get everybody. And so, but they gonna move on what they can move on. You know what I mean? They gonna move on whatever they can move on. So any type of crack and any type of breach in your armor, well, that's where they gonna start at. Because sometimes that crack can turn into a hole or a devastating, but it starts as a little crack. It starts as a little, but after a while, as the pressure keeps, creating friction on that, for the lack of better words, as the pressure keeps pushing on that crack blows open, and it's now something worse now. So I just want to let y'all know that, you gotta be real sharp out here, and you can't forget where you at, and you gotta know that these people will come for whatever that they can come for. You know what I mean? Because they ultimate goal is to smash you, whether that's economically, whether that's spiritually, whatever, I can't think for nothing today. Whatever category you can imagine, they will come and they will smash you in it. These people don't have no remorse. Okay? They don't have no remorse, and they believe that what they doing is just and right. You know what I mean? So open your eyes out there. You know what I mean? Open your eyes out there. If you come and you want to raise the vibration amongst your people, or just amongst people in general, you are a target. Just do your history, do your knowledge, do your due diligence, do your research. You are a target. Okay? Because we live in a world where knowledge needs to be suppressed, because there are many different levels of slavery that these people are operating from. Okay? That's why I told y'all a long time ago. That's why I took to the Gnostic tradition so hardcore, because that's one tradition that I have to admit that seems so right. When you look at the way that the world is ran today, and you look at how this world is ran unjustly, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, they knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way that they seen the world from a spiritual standpoint really made sense. You know what I mean? It really made sense. So, that's just my little message today, man. That's just my little message today. And, this is the life that we live. This is our destiny as a people. Like, coming up, I'm pretty sure that you knew and learned about people like Malcolm X. You learned about people like Martin Luther King Jr. You learned about all the freedom fighters, and you knew that, you know, ultimately, you know, they gave their life up, you know, in the fight and in the struggle. And really, you know, you really just can't just disappear. You know, you can't just disappear and just think that you are going to just you can't just disappear and think that you're not going to be able to participate in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Or you think that you can't participate in the fight. You can think that you can do that, but what kind of future are you creating for your children? Because, all right, this thing, I just made a video about the Tyson Fury and Ngannou fight, right? And why that video was important to make is because it's to show how these people are controlling everything, okay? They are controlling everything, and they will make you believe what you seen ain't real. They will make you believe what they want you to believe, not even what your own eyes is telling you. You will look and say, you will obviously, this dude whooped the hell out of this dude. It wasn't even close. He won just about every round. But the sportcasters is saying, oh, he's doing so great. He didn't even punch him. He didn't connect. Oh, what a great connect. Every time Tyson Fury tried to hit that dude, he was countering him. Looking like Crawford out there. He was countering that boy, right? But they won't say nothing about the counter. They'll just say, oh, Tyson Fury connects, because they're creating a narrative. They are creating a perception. So they'll make you believe what you see ain't even true. So it's not what you see. They'll just create an illusion for you to see and make you believe it. And so that was important, because this is how the world is ran. Everything is controlled. You know what I mean? It's like, so, you know, if you think that you just gonna sit back and play it safe, no, well, your children still got to live in this world. They got to go to school. They gonna participate in sports. I'm pretty sure you don't want your kids and your grandkids just living under a rock. They got to live in this government. They got to live in this society. So you're not going to be able, you can't just turn around. You can't play it safe. You have no other option but to stand up and fight. It ain't nothing else to do. You understand what I'm saying? So now we have to go to the ultimate understanding of why is they planning to trash America. Why is it, if your eyes is open, if you got eyes to see, if you got ears to hear, then you will obviously know that they are purposely trashing America. Why are they purposely trashing America? It's not that just these other countries are getting their stuff together, man. That's a bunch of crap. These people, these rich people, right? Because it seems to me that the government is controlled, right? And these very rich people, they seem to be done with America. They seem to be done with America. Now, could it be that, you know, I have heard things like within the next 20 years or something like that, melanated people, what they call brown and black, will be the dominant populations in the United States, including the mixed breeds, you know what I mean? Because the mixed breeds is, technically melanated, right? So so I heard things like that. Now, could that be the reason why America is purposely being trashed? I believe that the dollar is purposely being trashed. I believe that the dollar is purposely being trashed. I believe that they have, it seems to me that they have a ill fate that they are ready to, that they are ready to put on what we call the United States. And, I have heard no information about, we live in a society where everybody is man for himself. Well, if what I think is true coming down the pipeline, every man for himself, you're not going to survive like that. You're not going to survive like that. Now, if you look into history, you know, it has been groups that came along that thought about things on a unified level. But now we have a whole frame of thought that's not thinking on a unified level. Christians over here, Muslims over there, Hebrews over here, these dudes over here, these dudes, and nobody gets along. And you just got little packs. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, maybe them people, or every little small fashion and group, maybe they have plans and how to operate and things of that nature amongst themselves. But I don't really hear too much out here about, okay, like, bruh, if you just watch the news right now, there's big talks on nuclear war. Like, it's very possible. You know what I'm saying? That nuclear war is very possible. It's a very possible thing. I haven't heard anything in the so-called black community about what is the plan if nuclear war happens. How do we protect ourselves? How do we live in a world like this? What do we do? Like, what are we building? What are we building to protect ourselves and further our life? But we are stuck on this individual thing. You know, you understand what I'm saying? We stuck on this individual thing, and it's just crazy. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. You know, like rap music. You know, rap music, I think this is where rap music hurt us. You know, rap music was pure because in its inception, right, it was pure because it was basically geared on knowledge. It was basically geared on information, and it was actually geared on talent. It was a fun thing. When I came up rapping, everybody wasn't rapping. You know what I mean? Like, I never got into gangs. Of course, I was, you know, I had close friends that was, you know, in gangs and things of that nature. But, you know, gangs weren't for me. I thought it was stupid. You know, I thought, you know, no disrespect to nobody, but I always thought it was stupid to fight over a color, to fight a person that I don't know just over a color, or if he's just in the opposite neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? But what I struggled with was, you know, I didn't like people from the suburbs. I thought if a brother was from the suburbs, you know, I thought you was whack or lame because you was from the suburbs. That's what I had to get over. That was my little pet peeve or whatever. But, you know, I never got into gangs. So when I was in high school, my clique was the clique of rappers. We was the rap clique. You know, everybody that rapped in the school, we all hung together. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, gangs or whatever might hang together, whatever. You know, so I formed a rap clique. Like, everybody in this, like, if you rapped, you was in my clique. You was running with us. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, when we came up rapping, everybody wasn't rapping. Everybody would sit and they would cheer the people that actually did that and had the talent to do that. But, you know, then rap became this thing that everybody wanted to do because it was the glamour life. You know, Jay-Z came in, you know, with the what was his first single? I forget the first single. I forget his first single, but he came in with that one joint, and it was, you know, it was glorifying, you know, that's the first time that I've really ever seen it on that level. You know, it was glorifying the streets, it was glorifying having money, it was just like a different thing. And, you know, and then this whole rap thing just changed and it became something different. And now it's just like, so now it just paved the way for like the drug dealers to where, like, if you're not have any street credit, or if you're not doing this in the streets, or if you ain't getting money like this in the streets, then you're technically not even really a rapper. So, you know, that was degraded. I can't even get it out. So excuse me, y'all, for sounding like an idiot right there at that particular point. But, you know, that put, you know, crap in the game. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just got this whole force that's just operating against us. You know what I mean? We got this force that's operating against us, plus while operating against ourselves. You know what I mean? And, you know, it's really ugly. And I don't mean to talk in circles, but what I'm saying is that things is revving up right now, and these people are moving. They're making moves. They're making moves. So you got to be on your toes right now, and you got to understand the times that we living in. Because like I said, the oppressed is making moves. The oppressors are making moves on their oppressed. You know what I mean? Don't ever think that we can't come into a time where, you know, where the oppressor won't make a move on the oppressed. You know what I mean? Don't think that we far from points where, you know, that type of thing is over with. Of course, we living in an age of technology. We living in an age of internet. So a lot of people can get whiff of things, and people can stand up. So you have a lot more people that's going to be opposed to certain things. But, you know, these people figure out ways how to do certain things, and they figure out ways how to get at people. You know what I mean? So I just want y'all to be aware, and I just want y'all to let y'all know that I feel like the energy is being revved up right now to where the oppressor is encroaching on the oppressed. That's just what I feel. That's just how I see it. You can drop a comment down below. You know, feel free to leave a comment. I know in the past I've been kind of rude in the comments. You know, I apologize to anybody I may have been rude to in the comments. I do invite comments. I do like you guys you know, let me know how you feel, or let me know what you think about the material. So that is important. So if I was rude to anybody in the comments, I apologize. Feel free, you know, to speak your mind in the comments. But other than that, I'm out.